afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of that he has. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Madrigal. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First pitch on the way. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
The 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
At the plate now, number 18. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
And now Wilson Contreras, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
number 16.
So next to bat will be Patrick Wisdom, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch to short, hit hard, scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the Bronx after this. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Swing and a line drive, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So one down, no one aboard, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Heyward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah.
Counts even to Heyward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Nico Hoerner.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and up next, Nico Hoerner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Hoerner is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is right there, and that's out number 2. So now to the plate, David Bodie. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Got it with the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Striding in is Joey Gallo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
That is good.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, number 66, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 66.
First pitch of the AB now. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Nope, that's foul.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down. And now
The batter, number 18.
So in now for Chicago, number 18. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Ball 4.
But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. from the stretch.
Hey.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
Ball back outside.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Next up will be Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. No one on with 1 down. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
No strike.
I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a swing and a misses. They got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And into bat next, the left-hander hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Corner is there. And that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. In now is Nico Hoerner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Number 66 is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. 2 gone. So now here is number 66, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB now. Sliced hard on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together.
Off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Down.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his zone.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here's the 1-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Line drive to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Digging in will be Nick Madrigal. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Nick Madrigal.
First delivery to him. One strike now from Cole. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is number 18. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A windup and the 0-1. Swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0. In there, 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Top of the lineup, stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now to bat, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next, here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. He'll start in with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
First base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Next to hit, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And another foul ball. Judge on third, Stanton at second, Gallo at first, 2 out in the inning. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A pause and the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run scores on the second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Adbert Alzolay trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 offering. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. is set. And the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Debo. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Ball, that's out.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Is taken high above the zone. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubs 1. Now into the box, Patrick Wisdom, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nico Horner is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Urshela will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up is Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. shot here to left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in next, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Aaron O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Aaron O'Day.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. O'Day is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, number 66. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hicks will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left side, but well foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field.
Ball 2.
Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Happ scoops it up. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Cubs 1.
Leading off the Cubs, the first baseman, number 18.
So now to the plate, number 18. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
So here is Ian Happ. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well 1 more time with that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Up high, 2-1 now. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-1, the final tally today. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
World's Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, could it is so. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, could it is so. Feel the pain. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool.